1 star in my bag. 1 stars have to clean up. Except for Willie.
I personally think that this team's ready to go.
The weather could become a talking point as the weekend progresses. The tour is a second full-time job for all of us. And tonight we get blessed with Palin's presence. So she came to help tonight.
Welcome to the South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Solkowski and Michael Emanuelian.
Good evening, South Texas Amateur Tour golfers. MD here. Hope everyone is having a wonderful night. It is Thursday, August 20th. And we are here. We are live and we are talking about the South Texas Amateur Golf Tour. We have got lots going on. Of course, very exciting, but I do have some unfortunate news. Jeff Warren out there. He's excited for the show. I believe he's more excited for Travis Solkowski, who unfortunately will not be joining us tonight. He's kind of over the whole dealing with me thing. Haven't talked to him in a long time, but I hope he's doing well. But I'll continue to talk. Oh wait, I'm getting an incoming message. Hey dipshit, I'm here. Just put me on. Oh, there he is. Hi, Trav.
That is certainly not what I said.
It was so much. I was
staged.
staring at the camera. I was staring at the screen, watching your face. Like, well, what are we doing? I'm gonna have to pivot. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, whatever. What up, everybody? Thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to be back on the air live. Here we are. It is Thursday night, August 20th. Oh my gosh. There's only 3 events left in the summer season. I'm so excited to be back on the podcast live to talk about my favorite trail golf course, historic Brack Park. And then we have a total shakeup in point standings to talk about. And then, holy crap, there's only 3 events left in the summer season. And up next is the last team event of the year. Holy cow. I just ripped into a freaking opening monologue Do we have to circle back to Jeff Warren for anything?
No, he's fine. But on that note, let's talk about Brackenridge Park.
Oh my! I was so we haven't been to Brack for 6 months
Since February. Yeah.
Yeah, so super excited to be back at Brackenridge Park. Robert Cano and Trey Gaines, super awesome managers, and really excited to have the tour at historic Brackenridge Park.
Yeah, course was in pretty good shape. Greens rolled nicely, a little slow, but that's to be expected, especially as we get ready for the PC Open in just a couple of weeks back at Brack. So very, very exciting.
Definitely a big Brack presence for the tour down the stretch at Brackenridge Park last weekend for Summer Event 5. Then in just under a month, in 4 weeks from yesterday, we will be at Brackenridge Park for the City of San Antonio Senior Men's Amateur Championship, the tour and the trail working together on that collaboration. And then the weekend after that, 5 weeks from this weekend, is the PC Open at historic Brackenridge Park for the first time, the regular season finale. And then a month after that, Tour Championship weekend, of course, is at Brack. So 7 of the next 10 tour rounds are at Brack, something like that. Is that correct? Something, if you count last weekend?
If you count last weekend, yes.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
so if you're not friends with Brack, practice there and figure it out.
So you hit it right on the head. The course conditions were so much better than they have been at Brackenridge Park recently, and I think it's going to be really good there this fall. I really do.
I mean, interested to see what it can look like down the stretch here. If those greens get a little faster, and start to get we can have some fun there with some pins and stuff like that. But that course, as always, is going to play a huge influence on what the end of the season looks like, on what the end of the playoffs looks like, and what the South Texas Match Play Challenge team looks like. That course has more influence than people understand sometimes.
It's just the last comment from Jeff Ward right there. So much red. Brackenridge Park really rewards good play. I mean, look at Darren Cormier shot 78. Lee Mall shot 79. Greg Graff shot 75. Those are third flighters, second flighters, third flighters, fourth flighters. Brack rewards good golf, but doesn't penalize poor golf like some of the other trail golf courses.
Yeah.
So lots of good scores. And MD, that's such a good promo for Brackenridge Park. It's the same thing we talked about being at Cedar 4 times this spring, right? Yep. Play Cedar because the match play challenge is there. Get ready for Brack because there's a shitload on the line points-wise at Brackenridge Park to get to the match play challenge.
Yeah.
That's a really good point, bud.
Yeah.
Really good point.
So let's talk about our winners. Let's talk about some cool things that happened this weekend at Brack. We'll pull up the winners page here. First, we'll talk about Timmy Blunt.
Hole in one, baby.
Hole in one. 172 yards on number 2. I believe that is his first official hole in one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Travis.
I believe it's his first hole in one as well. Yep.
I mean, this is this is what happens when you have kids. Your golf game just gets better.
I think the scorecard is so fantastic. Bogey, hole in one, birdie, double, bogey, quad.
That is returning to the mean.
Par, 41 on the front.
If I know one thing, I know the bell curve eventually brings you back.
We call that regressing to the mean in the business.
But you know what? I get it. I
Oh my goodness.
I think I texted you this. I'm like, I think in the last 2 years, I've averaged like a 41 on the front nine and a 32 on the back nine.
I think it's fantastic. But you're right. Absolutely. Hole number 2, 172 yards.
What a cool shot. That was a tough pin.
It was a really, really good hole location. I know the tour setup committee focuses on stuff like that. If it's a tee box up, it's going to be a stuffed hole location, right? If it's the number 1 handicap hole and it's the scorecard playoff hole, it's going to be a tough hole location, right?
Yep.
And number 2 at Brack is the number 3 handicap hole in the most recent revision. And the tee box was up 50 yards, right? That could play 220 easy.
I mean, I played it on Friday from 204 yards or something. And I'm like, oh, that's a playoffs tee box on us or something. That was just mean.
Wow.
But yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, we have a Casey Graham sighting in the comments. For the first time in a minute, Casey Graham joins the Power Hour podcast in the comments. Coincidentally, maybe won a cookie this past weekend at Brackenridge Park.
And the bear is out of hibernation.
Yes, I love it. But congratulations, Tim Blunt, MD. Sorry there.
No. Congrats to Timmy on his hole-in-one. Very cool. Only the second hole-in-one of the year. The first one calling from Charles Romero at the opening of the 2026 season at Monster Day.
And fun fact, Tim Blunt, South Texas Match Play Challenge team member from last year, is actually the current South Texas Match Play Challenge MVP. Sort of like the finals MVP is the Match Play Challenge MVP, and that was a cool shout out in the newsletter alongside his hole-in-one. That's really cool.
Yep. So looking at the 5 different flights out of Champ Flight, we had Jeremy Jaramillo taking the win on the gross side. I was in the cart with Jeremy all day. I mean, he hits the ball so goddamn long. It certainly makes that course just easy when you're in the middle of the fairway. And that's 5 under with him missing 3 or 4 other birdies that were good chances. No
bogeys. And fun fact, Jeremy Jaramillo was in a playoff today at Willow Springs in the Texas Mid-Am qualifier. He ended up getting the short end of a 4-for-2 playoff that was won by Ty Arnett, qualified for the Texas Mid-Am today, which I think is so cool. But Jeremy's hitting it great right now. We'll see his name on the point standings here in a bit, I'd imagine.
I would venture to guess.
And Jeremy is a amazing competitor down the stretch, and maybe one of those guys you're rooting for in the regular season, and that maybe takes points away in the playoffs. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Looking out, looking in. I don't know where you want Jeremy, but he's playing good golf right now. Bogey-free 66. Execute order 66. Nicely done, Jeremy Jaramillo.
All right, you want to hit us with what was the winning score on the gross or net side? I'm sorry.
Net side in Champ Flight was 6 under by Tristan Evans, son of past tour golfer and past team member Tristan Evans. Tristan Evans was on the Trennis Evans was on the first ever South Texas Match Play Challenge. This is his son, Tristan. Eagles the first hole, birdie net eagles hole number 6, and then eagles 13. So there's 3 net eagles, including 2 gross eagles on his scorecard.
And maybe some adjustments.
Yes. 6 under, 65. Tristan in his championship flight debut takes home net victory cookie at Brack Ridge Park.
And in first flight, on the gross side, Jim Ekman with Casey Graham on the net side. Talk to me about their scores.
Look at that. Even par by Jim Ekman, Casey Graham at 1 over, Tori Lujan at 2 over, and then 3 people at 3 over, and the rest of the field at 4, 5, and 6. I mean, the competition was tight. Not only good scores, but it was tight. Even par from Jim Ekman, a lone blemish on hole number 8. Really good golf, and this win shot him into first place in the point standings. Those bonus points in the summer are proving really, really, really important.
And Casey Graham, tell us about what he did.
Woo! Casey Graham on the net side, 7 under par, 3 clear of second place. Casey Graham played fantastic from hole 3 on. Bogey par double start. And then, oh my gosh, it's actually quite good. A bogey par double start. And then 2 under the rest of the way from hole number 4. So really good playing by Casey Graham. This is the return for Casey. Casey had an injury in the playoffs last year. In the second round of the playoffs, he fought through round 3 at Brack Ridge Park and kind of shifted into ambassador mode and took the spring off for the most part. So Casey Graham working on his game, maybe playing a little better than his handicap, a force to be reckoned with. We will see down the stretch here. Congratulations, first flight, Jim Ekman, Casey Graham.
All right, Trav, tell us about our second flight winners.
Second flight winners, again, close in second flight, 4 over, 5 over, 6 over, first, second, third. Terry Bleeker shooting a clean 75. And we're going to see his name on the point standings graphic here in a second. And I'll tell you what, that's the theme right now. Get the bonus points, shoot up the leaderboard. And on the net side, Josh Juarez clips Willie Nichols and Isaiah Maldonado by 1 stroke at 4 under par. Josh Juarez shoots up the leaderboard as well, certainly above the cut line for the playoffs. Congratulations, second flight cookie winners.
Moving on to third flight. Talk to me about those 2 handsome sons of bitches.
Jason Williams, 2 shots clear of Scott Culp on the net side. His first victory cookie in a long time. Really competitive down the stretch on net. But the storyline of the day was Greg Graff, 3 clear of the rest of the field gross, and winning his first individual stroke play cookie since 2022.
Wow.
And Casey's was also 2+ years from his first individual cookie, first place individual cookie. Again, Greg Graff 39-36. Greg Graff birdied the difficult second hole, number 9 and number 12. 3 birdies on the scorecard for Greg Graff. Just really good playing. I think a stroke off of his personal best tournament score, maybe 2 strokes, but fantastic playing by Greg Graff, and really was the storyline in third flight. And I know the tour marketing team kind of let Casey and Greg have it in the newsletter with their first cookie in years type of comments.
But those are things that we honestly we can kind of celebrate, because it's not as common as it used to be to be the winner every week.
Right. Right. I was having that comment with somebody from Champ Flight at Brack.
Bird went
70, on. Yeah, 79s used to win like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not what it used to be anymore. Okay. finish us out on fourth flight.
Fourth flight, Johnny Hamilton comes home with a 3-shot clear victory over second place Willie Nelson and a 7-shot net lead over Chris Gomez. John Hamilton's had another couple gift cards this year. He's certainly above the cut line, and you never know what you get with fourth flight as you come down the playoffs. All of a sudden, John Hamilton shoots gross 82, net 64, and steals bonus points down the stretch. I love the anomaly that is fourth flight. It's so fun.
Yep.
And Jonathan Yarborough, back-to-back victory cookies. I bet this is the last time we'll see him in fourth flight. He is graduating on up. A crispy 80, 9 over par, 2 shots clear of Greg Richter and Richard Alcorta for those massive bonus points coming out of fourth flight. Congratulations, fourth flight cookie winners, and congratulations, all cookie winners. And of course, our cult classic victory cookies are brought to you by Laura Lewis and the Cake Place and More. She is an at-home artisan bakery locally here in San Antonio. And what she does is artwork, and it's so cool to have partnerships with local businesses and be able to promote what local artists are doing and tie it back to golf with us. I think that's so neat.
Absolutely.
MD, give us the rundown of Summer Event 5. Close that in the books for us and lead us into these new point standings.
Summer Event 5 in the books. Brack. Early reports would indicate that we're in for a great couple of rounds there as we finish off the 2026 season. Get there and practice. Get there, understand that golf course, and make yourself in the best position possible to survive what will be a difficult playoffs. And let's talk about a new top 10.
Whoop, whoop. I love it. A new name at number 1 again was the subject line in the Tour Report newsletter this week. It has been every single week this summer season. It's so close, and there's so many big jumpers, big points left at Riverside this weekend coming up as well. We'll talk about what's up next in just a second. But here we go. In first place, your new leader with his win at Brack Ridge Park, Jim Ekman. In second place, up 9 spots with his win at Brack Ridge Park, Terry Bleeker. Up 17 spots to third place with his win at Brack Ridge Park, Jeremy Jaramillo. Catch that theme? Bonus points, bonus points, bonus points. Dennis Stanowski falls out of first place. Sean Vidal in 5th. Willie Nelson up 7 to 6. That's his highest ranking of the season. Coming into a partner event with MD next week. Ooh, that's a solid format for Willie and MD. Will we see Willie shoot to the left side of this graphic next week? MD, what you think?
Yes, he will be inside the top 5.
He's playing. Yes.
He's playing very good. The lessons are paying off, and I figured myself out, and I'm ready to start playing golf again.
David Thomas up 8 spots into 7th, cracking the top 10 for the first time this summer. Micah Carroll's name still hovering around the top 10. He is the leader in the clubhouse for Player of the Year. Maybe a 1 or 2 horse race there. We'll see. DJ Burke hanging out in the top 10 still, and rounding out the top 10 at number 10, Alan Collins. He was in first place for a minute this summer. 220 points separate first to 10th, but 90 points separate 4th from 10th. 66 places is the biggest riser in this week's point standings. That was Robert Yarborough. And the biggest faller was Seth Henry out of the top 10.
It's fun to call out the people who failed the biggest the past weekend.
I'll tell you what, I love the falling out of the top 10 graphic, and I love that.
Someone tag Seth Henry, please.
I love it. I think Danny Puckett commented on the Facebook graphic 2 events ago. I like the new graphics, and I love the new stats, and I'm really excited. This point standings is the perfect mix. Terry Bleeker is freaking due, man. And I'm so happy that he's there, and I'm really rooting for him. Jeremy's playing great. There's the GOAT, Sean Vidal. There's the presenting sponsor, Willie Nichols. There's spring champion, Micah Carroll. There's rookie DJ Burke. And then there's team veterans, David Thomas and Alan Collins and Dennis Danowski on the board. It's a really cool leaderboard, and now it's starting to sound cliche a little bit, but holy shit, it feels like every season gets tighter and tighter and tighter in the point standings.
It does, but I think with the adjustments and some of the stuff that we've done with points distribution and things like that, it manages to stay a little bit closer down the stretch. And you look at what we have left in the last 3 events of the season. I mean, you've got 625 points still up for grabs. You are not out of it.
It's actually 725 points still up for grabs across the final 3 events.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's good. You just didn't add the 75 and the 50. It's all right. To your point, the bonuses this year are so cool, and it really changes that leaderboard. And I know that's what the tour operations guys were looking for. But next up, the final team event of the regular season. The next time after Riverside that we will be playing a team format. MD, do you know when that is?
I would imagine Monster Day. Well, technically, team format would be South Texas.
You're exactly right. November 14th at Cedar Creek in the South Texas Match Play Challenge is the next team format. After summer event number 6, Team Scramble. It's the rare Team Scramble. It's a new format.
With a twist.
It's a new format with a twist. A scramble with a twist. All 27 holes at Riverside, 18 on the big boy course, plus the debut of the new teddy bear, which is grassed in Pass Palom and just fun as shit. If you haven't played the teddy bear, it is fun as shit. And we have the whole property and the whole facility reserved for that Sunday, August 30th, where our shotgun start will encompass the par 3 course and the 18-hole course, and you will play them as one 27-hole track, almost the way it used to be. Not a lot of people know that when Riverside was originally built, it was a 20-hole golf course. It was the front 9 and 18 and the 9 holes of the par 3 course.
Well, look at that.
10 and 18. 10 and 18. 9, 10 and 18, and the 9 holes of the par 3 course. Across the river didn't exist.
Gotcha. Well,
So
175 points per player up for grabs, followed by an individual stroke play event 2 weeks after Riverside. We have a stroke play event at Northern Hills. We haven't seen Northern Hills in a little bit. Excited to get back out
boxes. New tee boxes in play at Northern Hills for that tournament.
Love that. And as we talked about earlier, we will wrap up the season and have a PC Open champ. Net and gross, we will have 3 new team members as everything right now all leads to the South Tex Match Play
What
Challenge.
a great segue, MD. Wow. All points lead to here. The 13th annual South Texas Match Play Challenge. For the third time in Match Play Challenge history, being held at Cedar Creek Golf Course. 5 consecutive road teams have won this event. The STX Am Tour versus the Houston Amateur Golf Association. Mike and Carol, Jason Bird, and Charles Clark have punched their team spot tickets. Who will join them in the summer season? I know Stephen Evans thinks Jeremy Jaramillo will be there, but who will join the summer season champion on the team? 1, 2, and 3 automatically qualify. 17 spots to go. MD, where do you think you're going to fall in the grand scheme of the South Texas Match Play Challenge?
I mean, I'm not going to make the team in the summer season. We'll make a good run here down the stretch. I anticipate a good run with Willie at Riverside. If I can get myself, I usually play good at Northern, and if I can get myself under control on the front nine at Brack, it's a different game. I'm going to say I'll be in the top 10 going into the playoffs, and I'll finish 9th in the playoffs total.
I love it, and that's on the team. I think that's a really good shout. If you were to start the playoffs today, you'd be close to the top 10, I would gather.
I would be in 7th, I think.
I think that's something.
Somewhere
I think
in
that's
there.
close. Yeah. I'm so excited to go back to Cedar post renovation. I mean, Cedar Creek in November on the overseed, the week before the San Antonio Open. We can almost guarantee mint course conditions, and it's just Cedar Creek from an operator's perspective is such a cool venue. It looks really good on camera. It takes really good photos. The balcony is amazing to project signage from and audio video from. The clubhouse is big enough to seat banquets for 60 plus. The parking lot's great. Cart staging is great. Cedar Creek shows really well for a cool event like this. I mean, we were just there for 3 days with the City of San Antonio Men's Amateur Championship, and I mean, it just showed so good. But I want to talk about that road team stat. I just want everybody to be on that same wavelength. Oh my God, it's so crazy. The last 5 road teams have won this event.
I think that comes to an end.
I think it's crazy. The Tour won at Wildcat in 2021. Paga won at Olmos in 22. High Meadow Ranch for us in 23. Riverside in 24, which was gut-wrenching for me. Riverside is my favorite, and that was gut-wrenching. And then we bounced back at Moody Gardens last year. Yep. So 5 consecutive road teams. Listen, there's no use in denying it. The Tour executive committee chose Cedar Creek to stamp this streak.
Yeah.
There was the short list of one golf course, and it was Cedar to stop the streak. And that is going to turn into the tagline for this event. We are unapologetically Tour and Cedar to stop the streak.
Yeah. I mean,
so
that's if there's a home course advantage to ever be had anywhere.
That's it.
I don't think you could pick any golf. I don't think Hogman could pick a golf course. I don't think we could pick another golf course that would ever show up as this can be lopsided.
Everybody, thank you for watching so much tonight. I'm going to turn it back to MD to wrap us up and close us out here. But drop some comments, like and share, Put in the comments that you want to see the Power Hour continue and what you want to see coming forward. We are here for you guys, and we want to make sure we're bringing you what you want to see in addition to the marketing promos that we want to communicate about the tour. So like and share, drop what you want to see, drop comments. The more you communicate with us, the better the show is, because the more unscripted it becomes, right? And that's what makes it good.
Yes, I don't respond well to anything unless it's positive feedback. So,
Only positive, nothing negative, only cool shit, please.
yeah, if you don't have fun things to say,
for
don't
sure.
comment, and I'll tell you.
I mean, listen, you can make fun of me a little bit, but not too bad. I'm a crier. So, listen, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Congratulations, cookie winners from Brack. Riverside Team Scramble is filling up quickly. This one is going to reach capacity. It is shotgun start, 8 a.m., scoring in the clubhouse with the AC. Oh my goodness. Everybody tees off at 8 o'clock. New format, big points. Sign up now, tell your friends. And you know what? If you know somebody that's been thinking about playing in a tour event, the rare two-person scramble
is perfect.
It is perfect. That comfort level. I think I once said comfortability in Matchup Mayhem. But that comfortability is that comfort level is so much easier in that two-person team environment. So just saying, sign up. Riverside will sell out. I am kicking you back to MD, your hostess with the mostest. What up, bud?
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. 7:37, August 20th. We are going to call it a night. We will see you guys next weekend as we kick off the home stretch of the 2026 summer season, and playoffs follow right behind. And then very closely behind that, South Texas Match Play Challenge. And hi, everybody. Welcome to Monster Day 2027.
What? There's going to be such cool Monster Day news on the podcast next week. There's my teaser. There's my teaser. I have the coolest ever Monster Day news coming to you live from the podcast next week at a date and time to be released in the next tour report newsletter.
You heard it here, guys. I'm excited. So we'll make it happen. Guys, thanks for hanging out. We will see you guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Next week. Good night.
DH!